And they're coming in as favourites, of course. Big on the T side of NUKE, it's their map pick.
It's got to be somewhere. Hard rush.
Oh,
yes.
This is pretty quick.
Oh.
Frozen's called the hot rush. Shush is aware of it. Moving on through. Heroic have got Stown dropping out of heaven. Out of ammo now. And parhaat, they will find the site player. Tessa's having to rotate in. Takes up position in heaven. Meanwhile, Cadian is wrapping through the hut.
Oh,
but big event
that was a
drop.
great goal.
All right.
No nades in the post plant, no kit for Cadian. He's got Julies, he's running in quick, but Tessas can't find a shot. They've got him trapped on the site. Faven tries to fight his way out and he won't survive. Get the molly in the door.
Yep.
Oh, there was a chance.
Should be around over.
Yeah, he's pushed all the way back, but still 10 seconds stick. He's going to have 1 second or so to maybe get a peek off. Tessas just shuts the door. Spammy, 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 spammy. Oh, no! So close! So close!
Damn.
Oh.
Damn, that's an impressive try, actually.
Yeah, you got to give it to him.
Damn.
Would you have won that?
I mean, there was only one way to win it, I think, and like as he had a chance to kill him, as he was opening the door, he had to like insta-click him.
It looked close, man.
It was close.
It looked on it, but it's going to be big, falling short. With the bomb plant, you buy up every time, get those Galils in round 2, get a little force up. And for Heroic, starting... Dude, that looks dead on.
Yeah.
E on the door to try and open it. 1v2.
The screaming coming into the game, Heroic went very loud coming into this matchup. Is that something you guys do on Mouse or not as loud?
I don't think we do it as loud even. I mean, we just have some, motivational talk. But I mean, I got hype from this, from Cadian.
Oh, for sure. Does that get in your head when you hear your opponents doing that?
Not really. I'm that type of guy. I don't really care. Oh, what happened?
Oh, it's a bit of a madhouse outside. Galil's trading left and right. Yabi will come in to help out. And ooh, they creep into his shot. Oh. It's easy. Hype just sneaks into the angle. It's Crimbo now in the clutch. Bomb is dropped in main. He can get it quick, but Tessas is closing in.
Yabi also hit that dink on him instantly, which might be big in this.
Yeah, this is a little brutal with Crimbo already tagged up. Tessas knows he has the bomb as well, so he can just kind of wait it out here. Crimbo's trying to throw a bit of misdirection into this by slowing it down, hoping that this makes Tessas, nervous and starts to consider other avenues, but Crimbo is coming from main.
Ooh.
Tessas on the angle. This is a very awkward fight to try and regain control of the bomb.
He should have this, I think, Tessas.
Yeah. Just such a strong position, right? It's where the bombs drop that's super awkward. If it's like a little deeper in A, you feel like Crimbo could have got it, right? And then suddenly the round's back on. But Tessas plays that well. It feels like, that was like the one way to not lose that 1v1.
Yabi made that possible as well with all the kills. And the last thing, I think.
Yeah, Hype looks so confused coming around that corner as well. I didn't know there was a main player. Thought it was covered perhaps from Garage.
It's a surf on the source.
Oh, of course. Great movement game.
Yes.
Oh, this is just a nice and easy eco. We do say
confidence round.
Something about, the confidence round. We say something about the German Deegs. We like the German Deegs.
Yeah, they hit in bangers, right?
Typically.
Usually, but you wouldn't believe it in this round. Oh, hang on. Why did we say anything? Keto, there's one. Give us a little bit more. Show Frozen what it is that we're talking about.
Yeah, but he won't hit this. I mean...
Oh, that's 2. Come on, give us a bit.
That's too much. He's not going to hit this one.
Oh my God, no way. How? Damn. You guys really hyped him up?
Yeah, that's a cast of curse right there. We use it to our power sometimes. And now Heroic, they're gambling lower, but big of reset to go get that bomb. They're scared of lobby. No one's taken it. One lower. Tess is on that top site. Ramp is free. Big are going to grab that bomb. Where do they go from here?
They walk door.
Yeah?
Or they just open it, run down.
There's still at least a B player, but Shush can't exactly stop the vent drop. 3, 2, 1. And down they go. Perfect read, Frozen.
2 players make it down. Keto doesn't. He's the guy with all the D kills.
I think they get the bomb plant at least.
Ooh. Yeah, he's a little too far away. And with him going quiet on this, he is just too far out to stop it. So they've got the plant. They found their way into a 3v2. Shush already down lower. But these Deagles
is still alive.
Yeah.
The 3 early kills.
Ooh. Well, now he might have to come in and get a couple more, right? You thought Keto had done enough in this round. Having to rotate in. More swings. Keto dead. And there's the end of the German D round.
Damn nice shot.
Nice shots, yes.
Yeah.
Crazy shots from him.
All right, talk me through it. With the cooling the vent drop, cooling the door push, how'd you know?
I I think that was the only like possible way to actually get something out of the round, and yeah, that's how I knew. Basically.
It's a muddy round for Big. You know,
Yes.
they've been buying early. They finally eco. They get a plant. They're going to be happy in terms of getting a buy here, but Heroic are already off to a strong start.
Yeah, you don't really play for a win in that situation. You just really want, I think, just to put the bomb down, get some extra cash for the next round. Again.
Yeah, just going to try and run it back. They've got this util. They're going to use it to displace Shush, make his life a little bit miserable. Oh, or at least that was the idea, but then he does that.
I think the round is over.
5v4, no nades and no position.
One flash.
Ooh, it is ugly. Hype's doing a molly for Hut Roof, I think.
This better be the best flash ever.
Yeah, said that one before. It doesn't always go to plan. And Cadian, if it doesn't get him, it's going to be a free kill to start.
If it doesn't get Cadian, they miss the flash. Like you know,
Yeah, true.
he should be screwed here.
He's still going to hit it off timing, though. We know
Also
Cadian.
drops down. They don't have to worry about outside at this time.
Ramp is free.
Yeah,
but they're playing
just
double.
stuck down, yeah. Should be a free round.
Here they come. Hyped.
Ooh.
That util's coming.
It's
They're
coming.
edging towards it.
Oh, they're going.
Cadian with one. The molly misses. The flash goes in, and even though the flash lands, it's still an ugly round for Big. They're trying to hold on. Keto looked like he was going to give them away back in.
No
but
flash.
Tessas robs it away.
No flash before they even peek Hut. That's dangerous.
It's, yeah. I mean, they had very limited options at that round, I feel like. One Molo, one flash on Hyped.
It didn't even seem like they tried to go out with the first exec though, right? Like they were smoked off door, but they threw all the util in early. They had molly in main, they had smoke in main, flashes on roof, and no one went through.
Yeah, I was wondering what was the plan there, actually. I think the Heroic actually... I'm not sure what's the plan here. I'd actually have 3 smokes.
A wall?
I think this is wall to secret.
There it goes.
Or maybe not.
Only one going out. Main
It's
smoke?
the
Oh,
Gary,
no, they
it's the
got
Gary
it. Yeah,
smokes.
yeah.
It's the Gary smokes.
But we've already got Stound down B, and Cadian's lining up util to set him up. This is
Well,
about
that's
to
a
get
one-way
painful.
follow.
Oh, that's sick.
Now it's very hard round.
5v4,
I think
unwinnable.
if I'm correct, Kaito is outside lurk. Maybe I'm tripping, but I mean, since he died now,
Yeah.
and they didn't get any space out of the util, it's gotta be some very good call now. Maybe some main split.
Yeah, it's kind of all the room they have, right? Is for like a main split. Trying to run it into secret is terrifying because they don't really know what's happening down there.
And I love how Heroic are pulled
They
in
just pulled
completely.
back, yes.
Yeah, they're not giving you
Yeah.
anything. There's 20 seconds, and the AWP is in the hut right now.
Very
Crimbo, that's all the util gone. They're going to walk through main one by one. Hyped is already looking to save, it seems like, and he might have to because the bomb's dropped and taps and falls as well. Big had nowhere to go. No picks presented for the AWP, and now it's not even guaranteed to save.
It's very well played from Heroic.
Difficult team to play against on CT sides.
So, you know, if you guys have
gonna
like
take this
a...
away.
Oh, they really want to try and take the AWP
He's
out.
fine, he's fine.
But he will get away with it.
That's
Just
maybe a big
about.
save. Maybe he wins the round.
Dude, you know, when you start a game like this, you know, where like you're just kind of getting a bit bodied in the opening few rounds. What's kind of the philosophy in Mouse? You know, like do you guys try to go for like a stripped back? Well, obviously it changes game to game, right? But say you were in Big's position right now, you know, like what would Dexter be saying down the line?
Come up with the solutions instantly, and yeah, just everybody chiming in basically. You know, like everybody has a power to say what we can do, and we believe in it. So basically, everyone chiming in.
Okay, Heroic very proactive here. They lost down deep outside, but they chased the lobby lurker, and now Big, they've got full control yard. They've even armed themselves with another M4.
Yeah, I think if you're Big, you really got to do something with this round, right? It was like the first time so far where they've kind of had that concrete man advantage, and they've got a lot of space from it all the way over here towards outside. Tess says was waiting for that swing, but there's Keto's dig again.
What can you do? But Heroic wanted them to go B. They were playing too lower. One's come up the vent. A big sneak ramp down.
It's gonna be a super split. 3 ramp, 1 coming late secret.
They've got time for it.
Yep.
But
So now Kaito's gonna pressure from ramp, and the secret guy's gonna get timing probably.
He's been smoked. And Shush is gambling wrong. Heroic put 3 upper.
It's a heroic round. They just gamble.
Do you go for this now, though, when you realize?
I think you just save it.
Ooh, Jamie doesn't want to.
Yeah. Let's see if he can get some. I think if he gets like 1-2 kills, they try.
Oh,
yeah.
well, there's the one.
Yep.
What about the 2? Hype's on the angle. He can't re-peek free. He's got to flash it. Hype goes back for more. Bombs planted Astralis, and Hype is getting closer. He edges out that kill, and Cadia might have to throw it in. Oh, no. Is there a kit on the body? Yes,
there is a kit on the body.
Okay.
Okay, so they know Cadian's saving, or at least that's what they think. They know he has the AWP as well.
But the thing is, you can save easily in like control.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to ninja diffuser.
With this plant as well, it's not even backside where maybe they exit ramp. Nah. He'll live here anyway,
he should survive.
He's okay. But Big get the round. Finally, they convert it. It's a kill outside. They lose lobby. They take all the space on the flank. And they finally put one on the board.
Yeah, maybe they don't need util. I guess they had barely some util this round.
Just like Keto open with a dig, and you're fine. Look at this one.
Damn, that's a nasty shot.
What do you make of Hyped? Have you caught much of this guy?
I mean, I watched the complexity game, but he looks very...
But no flashes, we said.
No flash,
oh, is this misinfo? How long does he hang around? He's going to push. He thinks it's clear. They are all here. They are waiting for this exact play. What a read from Big.
That's well played.
That is well played. Oh, dear. Okay, 5v4. First time Big have had it in a gun round.
And they have util.
A match made in heaven. Maybe an A split can come through mini. Heroic is still stacked 3 here, though. Crimbo's trying to throw some nades, sell something on the top site. Oop. Can't hit them all. That's going to allow Big to cross right down B. 20 seconds. This is very late.
This is super late. They've got to plant the bomb down lower as soon as they get there. They are running right now. Luckily enough, Heroic kept everyone on upper. Cadian did go and clear out the lobby, so he knows that it's not the A play. And Heroic left in a bit of a weird spot here, just saving with 4. They took that gamble of having everyone over at upper. And when the play doesn't come in, they try to save these guns. But Crimbo might... Nah, they're not coming his way.
It's good that they survive all 4 here. They needed it. Interesting. Good rounds from Big so far. Or last 2 at least.
Yeah. They were, was that them shouting? It sounded like it. And they realized Heroic was saving.
I mean, even the rounds before that they lost, I don't think it was like bad or anything. It was just, I think Heroic actually played it well. Can't really do much.
Stop those A hits.
Yeah.
But it's like now, you know, like we're getting into that like ebb and flow almost of like the back and forth problem solving, right? Like Big have kind of come up with a couple of solutions now, so now that's going to be Heroic's turn to try and solve these problems.
We've got the util for Heroic as well. They're going to throw quick smokes this time. No dilly-dallying. Stown has to spam or...
That's going to be a big nade.
Oh
my God.
Big have done their homework. How does it feel to get triple naded?
Oh my God. I mean, I'm an outside player. If I die like this...
Yeah. Full tilt.
I would be maybe a little frustrated. Yeah. But I mean, this is well played. Like, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Just got to give it to them.
How much of that is like a read and like prep on positions, or is it just, you know, knowing your opponent from playing prac or just a gamble?
I think it depends. I mean, I think obviously Big are team that are focusing heavy on the anti-stratting. Like, I mean, this was, I think, very small detail that they know that they somehow knew that he's going to be standing there. So, I mean, you can take it to extreme levels. I think this is kind of an extreme example of anti-strats. And then you can just keep it basic, you know, like see what, like, you can check like patterns of the team, like some basic stuff what they're doing. But then there's also like individual preparation. Like on some maps, I'm also preparing just myself because I'm like isolated on a position.
What does that look like, preparing for an individual position, for you at least?
So for example, for NUKE, I mean, I always like to see what nades they do, how they move, even though like what angles they clear.
Yeah.
Like some people are just moving weirdly, and you can literally see that they have a bad habit of not checking corners, so you can just abuse it against them, you know.
Damn.
So
I bet that feels good when you know you prep something and it pays off and you get it right.
But there's a team balance because you can like easily overthink it in the game as well, you know. Like if you do too much of it, then you're not really like
playing your own game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's very team balance.
Got to find that balance.
Yeah.
Big, a couple of really nice red rounds, but not just that nade setup, but the one where they throw fake smokes outside and then they get secret aggro. Like, they're ready for Heroic's reactions. They have.
Oh. Some A round again?
Well, I mean, they have kind of a checkered history with the fast A play, right? It hasn't really worked out for him yet, but this time they get all the glory. Faven with the double kill to get the site open. And it's another one of these rounds where Big, you know, they get that opening kill and they do such a good job on the back of it. There's so little in the way of reaction from Heroic that the round's already over. You know, they're already saving.
Yeah, we've had a lot of these rounds where well, especially with Big, the first kill has been everything. That's kind of the meta we're at now. We've had some players complaining, Frozen, about, you know, the current meta, the save meta, the economy meta. What's your take on it? You've played obviously a very high level in CSGO through many years now. You know, what's your take on the current meta? You liking it? You hating it?
I think it's always been there, right? Just like saving the weapons, but now people are actually realizing that you can. I mean, as you guys did the article on HL TV, right? Like by saving like each round, your percentage is growing, you know. Because I mean, you're just stacking the money up, and it can get to the point where enemy team doesn't even know how much money you actually have. So I think it can be good, but again, there's an actual balance between like when you should go for it, when you shouldn't.
Do you enjoy it, or do you prefer the old days? I guess the level's just higher now as well, which is like leads into it. Everyone's playing better.
Oh, yeah, I mean, old days for me is 1.6, you know. Like,
oh yeah, when I say old days, you know.
You want tops.
Of course, of course. Molotovs didn't even exist.
Exactly.
Easy game. Take that. Oh my God, Heroic throwing everything at them now. Oh. That almost finished the job. Crimbo's on 8. Lucky to be alive. Heroic. Playing proactive, but so big. A quick cross down.
He's cheating.
He's cheating. It's called out. He shot him once through a smoke. Get the Sheriff on site. Cadian's already B though, so Keto can't go too far.
Are they going for like outside control here? What is this?
It looks like a lurk, and now they're late walking it. And there's no one here. A couple of rounds that Big have had outside. Heroic are fine to concede it. They've got info B.
That's a nice read again.
Yeah, it feels like they've got an idea for how Heroic like to respond to certain tells, right? Yeah. Like there's one guy down at lower, because right now Cadian's watching out for this lurk player that they have a suspicion made it down secret, right?
If Cadian gets no kill, if he just dies, this is the round.
Over,
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, the timing.
Dear.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Take that.
Possible.
He's kept the round alive. He's kept the dream alive for Heroic. A 4v3.
And Big are missing a lot of utility.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Back turn.
Oh dear.
Shush gives that one away for free.
Tess is close. He's the only guy who can make this interesting. The round rests on his shoulders. If he dies, they will throw in the towel, and they might not even go for it anyway. Oof.
Yeah, Yabi might need Stown to like clear him a bit of space here for the vent drop. He's cleared one side of it, but like Yabi is still terrified of going down this ladder. They learned that the vents are clear. Hype gets caught looking the wrong way. Little bait and switch, and it works wonders. It's Faven alone, 1v3, boxed into the corner, and they clear him immediately. That is a very put-together retake from Heroic. I like how, was it Tesses over at ramp? Didn't jump the gun on, like, you know, you saw when he was down at the site alone when it was the 3v3. He didn't, like, rush to try and stop the plant. He didn't get involved super early. He kind of, like, waited for everyone else to get set up down secret, down the vent. And it meant that they could, like, very succinctly as a team, like, sandwich them in.
We gave you the broker mic, friend. They're going to gamble.
Why?
Stown goes down.
I guess
clear outside, and now Cadian can cover main.
In a weird way as well.
Still scared of out.
Cadian might have had that gap, but he was never in a position to see whether or not they made it to like
but
red.
Stown was standing like main. He was outside.
Yeah,
main,
right.
This is weird. Now A's open.
He's that much weaker as a result. Shush, this timing is so unfortunate. They're out. They're in the site with him. Drops off the top of the heart. Only good for one. It's Crimbo donning the entry kills for Big. Man advantage sides with them. They're going to get the bomb down as well. Heroic, a lot teetering on if they can find a kill right now. And if nothing presents itself, Might just have to be another save round.
This is like a hard T side to play against Frozen. I mean, how difficult is it in games like this where you're so in the dark? Because it looks easy, right, when you're watching it from this perspective with the X-ray, with the mini-map, but obviously this game is so different when you have none of the info. When you're in the dark like this, can it be stressful?
I mean, wait, do you mean from like Heroics side?
From Heroics perspective.
I mean, I don't feel like they were kind of in the dark. Because, as I said, Stone was holding the outside, and I think they kind of overtold the situation. That because Big, they went the like secret without nades, so like 2 rounds in a row, and I'm not sure if they had the read or something, but in my head there can be nobody's secret unless they do the same thing again. So, and they also put 1 ramp player down, and Stone was also secret.
I think part of it, Cadian had like the red cross. He could see them getting to red, but then he moved Garage, and Garage was smoked, and so he actually lost his info. And so maybe he's calling like, okay, their way in. More quick nades on A. It's a fast plays that haven't worked though, and Cadian shows us why. Down the vent, the bomb will make it, but no players, only bodies in bags. Down. Ooh, they're coming through the smoke though. Careful, buddy. Jabby's dead. Faber with 2, almost hits a spray back. Stown saves the day. They've still got to get that bomb. It's a recovery mission. Stown does not need to fight.
What's weird is I don't think Heroic know the bomb made it down, right? They just spam the smoke, and so they don't actually know right now that that bomb dropped down the vent. That's why we see them so caught up in this fight for the A site. And there it is. Tumbled down there earlier on with the second man in.
They boost heaven.
They're boosting to heaven?
Yeah.
Okay.
This might get heard though.
Yes, it will. Actually, it's land, so it's a little harder, but yeah.
Oh! What do you mean by that? Just the boom is louder?
It's like, yeah, sometimes it's harder to hear like this very... I mean, this jump is like very...
soft. It's a soft sound.
Exactly.
If someone's talking, you miss it.
Exactly, that's what But I guess it was just very quiet there.
Well, Tessa's looked up, he looked high, and he finds both of them boosting into the sky. Big. That was awkward. That was not ideal. Nice try from
I thought he was going to bring that back.
Yeah, the spray almost. Down, Cadian's ready.
Dude, it's some wild rooting from Cadian in this round. It feels like it's one of these rounds where he just wants to take matters into his own hands, you know? Out on an island outside, good for the opener, but there's the reply. Bit of room over at ramp for Big to work with now.
Faven is hitting some bangers.
Yeah. Are you still a ramp player on CT?
No.
No,
I'm
long
outside.
time.
I'm outside.
Okay, yeah.
I actually never played ramp.
Really?
Yes.
Who am I confusing you with?
Robs?
Maybe. I heard of him.
Yeah, me too. He's quite good. Quite good at the game.
Okay, Cadian, well, he got that pick outside now. He's lower.
That's a delicious position to be in. Actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mollies, though. Ah!
But if you actually hit the first guy, like if you actually killed him.
Swinging.
If you kill the first guy.
I love how you give him that out. You don't just say, you're like, if he got it, if he got it. Well, there's always a way in. Jabby tries to find one.
Yeah, that's a big double from Yabi. That kind of comes out of left field as well. Heroic, they might not have been super interested in the idea of retaking this one, but then that double kill comes out from Yabi, and now they kind of have to give it a look. Shush has made it down the vent.
Oh.
This fight goes his way, and now it's just Crimbo. They last saw him inside of the site. He's repositioned up in a window. The timing on that ramp peak out of Stown. And I do kind of love how, like, creeping and slow these retakes are from Heroic, right? You never really feel like you have a concrete grasp on where the CTs are, right? And that makes holding off the retake and like the crossfires you're trying to set up and all that much harder to actually produce for Big in those moments there.
It's very slow and calculated from them, and they don't really give you. I mean, they give you time to think, but you don't even know what's hitting you, you know. So it's always rough.
Well, despite Cadian swinging back out the door, looking for more to go for the play. Oh, they snipe him off the top. I like the attempt. Haven't seen a solo drop yet, and we won't. Even Tessa's getting aggressive, and he gets one on the flank. Lots of damage to Faven. Well, he gets the kill. That bomb is out in the A site.
I do love how Heroic just kind of disrupted this whole round. Like, whatever Big wanted to do, they didn't get to do, right? They just ran straight at them. They didn't really give Big the room to maneuver.
Oh,
that's delicious.
That's the final kill. That was something Frozen.
Maybe, yeah.
It's going to be good.
I'll
right.
cook up something.
Heroic, T side now. Big, CT half. They're on the back foot. And already it's a bit of a different pace, bit of a different look out of Heroic. Cadian is in A, and everyone's with him.
So cheeky.
And so Heroic have A.
And there's probably the round. There's no kit. They can play retake, but I don't think Keto knows they are right below him.
Buddy, they are a lot further forward.
He's going to hit the plant and go, wait, what? Oh, ding from door. And Kito's got to give it up.
He's so surprised. He was so surprised at the camera.
How do you get back in here? It's a full flank for Farven. It's Tabson trying to come up the vent.
And they also have no kit.
Oh, it's down late. Taps the first. And honestly, this feels impossible for Big rather. Heroic are situated with 2 at the back site. Tessa's still in the hub.
They also have a flank going on from Gideon to heaven.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, Kito's low. He wasn't hard to finish off. Shush backside, kill 1, you win. And he's got it because Cadian's the assurance policy from above. Ah! He was meant to be the knives out. And Heroic with the round is pretty for Shush. 3 kills. And where does that read come from?
That's what I'm asking myself now. Like, how do they cook this up even?
They're frying. They're baking. They're doing it all. We've clarified that.
I see everything.
Oh, I believe it. Big see this hit coming in because they're rotating players down right now. But they might be a little too late.
Oh, this is going to be a breakout. Look, they go from every side now. Shoot the glass, they open the door.
Bish, bash, bosh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That maybe complicates
maybe.
things a little bit.
Back up the vent.
Okay, back into A they go. Oh, but Faven is here. Faven is here.
No
Bomb
way.
drop, low on ammo. Can have a bit of time to get the reload off.
Guy's low.
Moving back in. He could end this round with 1 kill. There it is. Tessez on the bomb, on the plant. Faven's running at him.
Nice.
And he locks him out of the round. Faven steals it.
That's a laser MP9.
That is crazy, bro. When he hears them coming up the vent, you can just imagine he's rubbing his hands together.
Delicious.
Yeah. He knows that round is being delivered
he's just
to
standing
him.
there, come to Papa.
We need to, okay, now you're clearly comfortable, Frozen. We're going to need some play-by-play out of you in one of these rounds. It's coming up.
All right, let's do it.
I'll throw it to you at some point, and you just grab it. You just say what you see. You make a lot of noise. You hype it up. You throw in a let him cook.
1B, 1A.
2 smokes.
We call it flip side.
Oh,
Flip
wow.
side.
OG.
Can't go wrong. Dav Cost and the boys.
Dude, this is one way to do it. Just have Stown get the kill crossing and then throw just 2 of the smokes.
Ooh.
Also, Topson is having a rough game though.
Oh, Crimbo wrestling with that AK. Only the double. They do trade him out. Ramp now belongs to Heroic. Stown trying to cause a bit of chaos outside. Comes through those smokes and gives away that man advantage. We're into the, I guess, big retake. It does start to burn him eventually.
Oh, they got him right where they want him.
They smell him.
Yeah, no escaping from that. Bit of spam, bit of fire. Cadian will finish him, and now Faven, he has a kit.
Another hero round from him?
I believe. They've already gone back into the door, though.
And Hype, there's a lot of nades, though. He can smoke off the glasses.
That would be nice. But will he stay gun out and just sneak in? If he does, Tessus might have this, but Hype perfect pre-aim. Cadian now in the 1v2.
What
and he's dead.
What a delicious nade.
Big nades coming through clutch. I mean, I don't really know much about it. I don't know many players.
I mean, you know Guardian, right?
Yeah.
Then there was like
more teams.
In terms of teams, well, it was called Fu SK.
Okay.
But it's like 1.6 times. Very long time ago.
Yeah. Right now, Heroic have gone through the ramp smoke, but Crimbo was also here. Ooh, he dodges. I love watching players duck in real life on the camera.
Yeah, full commitment.
Yeah. They believe it's real. Oh, Stan can get down the vent, but the bomb can't join him yet. And he's got a lot to do in lower as well. He's trying to bait, see if they're holding his legs. They're not. Oh. This is a good timing. Crimbo might turn around right now, though. Oh, no! He walks back into it. Stan's getting flanked as well. And he's dead, so it's up to the bomb.
Yeah. Big, kind of surprised that Heroic are even running him up down here.
Yes.
Keto just going to charge him.
He actually got the plan, which is good.
So they get the little cash injection, but they won't get the round. 3 alive is nice as well for Big. You know, you kind of break even on a 3 alive round.
Here's a question, just a general question. I guess it differs for team as well. Teams are different teams. We see a lot of players nowadays with notes, with prep, obviously, paper. Firstly, do you carry a lot of paper to games?
Yeah, this guy's loaded.
Where like I imagine the info is so useful of just knowing if there's one guy up and you go, oh, it's X, he's the ramp player.
I mean, we do this in like the pre-game preparation, you know, that like you know who's playing where, basically, you know what rush they like to do. So you don't need to have this on the paper.
Sure.
If you have good memory.
Oh, this is an eco, and they got 2 kills. They grabbed the AWP as well, outdoor, and now they found a hut entry. That's a big kill for Tabson. You said he needed to get activated. This could be the round. This must be the round, but Cadian is up above. Tech9 can let you down. He's going to take his time and take that kill, leading Heroic into the A site.
Dude, this was actually a really cool round because in the first half, whenever we saw Big go for these top site hits, if you remember that round where it comes down, you know, they throw in the first exec, then they got smoked off at door, and then they tried to do it again with just 1 molly, 1 flash. That was more or less like what Heroic had access to in this round. They didn't have a lot of util. They just used the utility really well. They chained the top hut molly with a flash that came in like at the exact same time, maybe even slightly before that molly pops. And so it blinded the hut player. He obviously just holds control, sits there like looking at the floor, not trying to die to a rush. But in doing so, Faven burns down to like 9 health. You know, like by the time he's unblinded and realizes that he's dying, he's dropping off of hut into pistols, into the rush. He's 1 shot away from death. That was like a really cool little kind of way to
very calm.
Yeah, right.
Kaden had a like going on.
And so then they had the, you know, then they couple it with like this really good.
But we do have the far secret take. Ooh, Stout. He's cheating. He must be. There's no question. Didn't get the kill.
Is that a common meme in Mouse? Like if you die, like you die to something.
That's a good way to like release tension. You know, you're like you lose a round. You just say
he's cheating. It's fine. Go Nick.
I'm gonna use that. Yeah.
Wait, Hugo, you don't already do that?
If you beat me, you must be cheating. Although Frozen did beat me in a 1v1 earlier. Just.
It was close. It was close.
Nice.
You were hitting some bangers.
Thank you. I'm getting prepped for my. Have you seen our bracket? We have a 1v1 tournament.
I did, yes. But I'm still a fan of Chad. I think he's gonna own you guys.
Ooh, I like that. I mean, ex-pro player, bit unbalanced.
That's my reasoning behind it as well.
Yeah, sure. Well, Harry will take him down.
Not that I don't trust you guys or I don't believe in you, you know, but.
Harry will be his biggest competitor, I think.
I've taken down a few pros in my day. I don't want to brag. You know,
we've won some 1v1s.
Mertz was the most recent one to catch the L.
You beat him?
No, well, I mean, I lost in the game.
No, then you didn't beat him.
I top fragged. I did all I could, all right? 16-14, barely lost, all right?
This is cope, Harry.
That's a barely lost. That's basically a win.
There's a barely lost a win, Frozen.
Yep.
No, but you know, do you ever have those games where it feels like you played like you should have won? You did great individually, but then like you just have like one unfortunate round go against you, and it's like, oh, GG. Cheating.
I think there's a lot of. I had a lot of games like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still be good. Like you can still be doing good the whole match, but then you're just gonna mess up the most important round of the game, which is gonna cost you the game. And it doesn't really matter if you had actual 50 kills or actual 20, because it's just gonna stick to you that you messed up that one round.
That
cost you the game, you know.
I guess this is a good time to ask about, obviously Mouse went through a restructuring period, losing Carrigan, losing Rops. Like it felt like you were left alone on the team for a bit. Not what I was looking to say. You know what I mean? Smoke's getting lined up.
Well, bang, man, you see him.
Yeah, just only. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a banger shot. He
heard
me.
That is crazy, bro. That's like a reaction. He sees him on the jump. He scopes. He wall banged him through the lip of the box.
That's the young guys.
Would Searson hit that?
I'm not sure, as I said, it's the young guys,
true.
Maybe you are 3 years older, you don't hit that anymore. You never know.
Don't get old.
Searson was beast.
Yeah, he was sick. But right now, Heroic 4v5 on an A pop. I hope you're ready for this, Frozen.
It's so annoying, the silo angle.
Yeah, and hard to clear.
He's just shooting your toes, you don't see anything. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you have to like cross, right? And then like peek close. I guess that's the only way.
Here we go, it's all you.
It's all me. Oh, one dead. He killed one. He's full blind. He's burning. Okay, this is a tough round for Heroic. Okay, they're getting out. Yabi, he has to get this kill actually to win the round. Oh no, what? What happened? Guys, I don't know what's happening, but Heroic turned his back.
Nice.
Oh no, Creambo. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win from Creambo. Yep, that was the key moment.
The hero.
Well, I can't say much about this. I think Hype either wins or lose.
Those are the options. Those are the options.
Suspense! And he loses.
You've got a career. You've got a future.
That's a brutal round again, man. Like for Big, they've saved what 3 times? You said Hugo coming into that round. They saved for that moment there. It starts with this shot. That's the opener. That's the first kill.
I'm pretty sure, bro. Tess on his screen. He was already on the ground.
Yeah.
He was already.
You don't hit that online.
Yeah, man.
No, that's a land kill right there. Into the whiff on B.
Kaito with a vacuum.
Is that what you call it? Vacuum. The AWP is gone.
He's coming.
And the Hoover's here. Broom.
Hold left click.
How?
I don't know.
This is the most missed run I've seen last month.
But Crimbo can save it.
Dude, Crimbo's going like on some crazy journey right now. All the way back in a ramp. Bomb still dropped back of lobby.
I put my money on Stun here, boys.
Yeah, but he thinks Crimbo went back A.
Yeah, he's like Stun is smart. He knows. He knows. He knows.
No way, Crimbo's going up ladder.
But he was not patient enough. He knew it.
Minute on the clock.
He's gonna walk ramp now, surely, no?
He hasn't got
He doesn't. He sees it on the radar. He thinks it's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now he realizes.
Oh, that hurts. A few more seconds wasted. Nice catch.
Oh, dude, yeah, this is a 15-second bomb retrieval as a result of how much time's been taken up here.
Down vent?
Yeah, I mean, it's been so long. I mean, he has to just cook up something. I guess he's just walking hot. Oh my God, he's gonna come down to a duel. Greenboy is okay. I mean, he has Molotov and a smoke, so he could use the Util Rat, but the timing is not in his favor. So yeah, I lost the money, boys.
The luck. Shush is playing close main, but bigger taking lobby, and they can win the round off these kills.
100%.
Oh, the light up. No, pre-aim is bad, and Crimbo trades. That's perfect for Big.
Yeah, this is rough now. Heroic, they didn't want to be in this position. They're in a really, really cooked spot where they've got to go retake lobby and get this bomb back. Big should just have this on position alone. Heroic is so far out of the round. They've got Stown down towards B, Cadian floating over at Secret. No one's in a position to go and get this bomb back with so little time left. And so that little lobby push will decide it for Big. They find the bomb, they win the round.
Wow, wow, wow.
Well, that's 20 seconds.
But, you know, I do kind of wonder, right, when you kind of, they got their 10th round with, like, just the lobby push call, right? That is, like, we were saying it's like a desperation call. That is kind of how it feels. But I can imagine that's like a bit of a confidence-boosting round, knowing that you didn't throw some crazy, you know, it's not like Gobby was, like, weighing in, like, telling you all the tendencies, getting really passionate, Tabson's micromanaging everything. That was just a lobby assault. Now they've come back in with a little bit more aggression again. They know that they completely uprooted Heroic's game plan by dropping the bomb there. You know, in these last few rounds, Big is starting to feel like they're getting a bit of a read, a bit of...
Okay, now. And suddenly just starts farming everybody.
It's been known to do that. Jabby playing with fire, going for these jumps outside, but there's no AWP. Cadian's still got his saved over. Got to look for the deep peek. Nothing to be seen. Crimbo's playing passive. He's got help from Tabson. Maybe we do have that 4K in the tank.
Yeah, they're both here. Right place, right time. This duo has got to come together. Just one out of Tabson, but it softens them up for Crimbo, who lays waste to the rest of Heroic. Just Yabi left up in the clutch. He finds one, but he's got 3 more to deal with. Wrapping over towards Hell is nice. He might dodge Hyped, who looks to try and peek this. Looks like he's going to get himself off of that angle, out of the danger zone there. But they should have a bit of a read as to where he's gotten to, right? They didn't spot him crossing. That means he's likely already made it, and you can see that Keto's come back to keep an eye on ramp.
25. It's got to go quick. Get that bomb, run B. Maybe not even got the option at this point. They're going to just nade the bomb. I
think he just saves this.
Yeah, I don't know. He's committed here. They're going to let him go.
But the guy, yeah, they're going to be down very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just wants to die, maybe. Yeah.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
That was nice over from Tabson, right? Because he's having a bad game, but he set his teammate up, right? He takes first contact, lets Crimbo multi-kill. Always nice feeling.
100%. Could have been the other way around, but yeah. Well, he's a team player, no?
Yeah.
He lets his brothers shine.
Okay,
Oh, he's getting close.
See, with Dexter just taking all the kills for himself there, is that the difference? Would have been that big 4K, the big ace round out of Dexter. That's all we would have been talking about, right? It's a very hard to check angle. It's one that comes with a lot of risk, even getting there.
Yep.
And tabseN could just play on his own timings in that spot.
Got more smokes outside again. Garage smoke on the fly. tabseN is back behind Garage, but Hyped is the player to watch out for. He has that AWP in secret, and he doesn't have to play aggro.
Stone is going to take duels with the smoker. Did he swing it before?
Oh, too deep.
He's not
it's a main split. They're going A.
Oh.
He's got this gap.
Damn.
He's got this window. Oh, but Faven checks for it. Now makes it into the vent as well. Keto up close at the hut, destroys them as they try to move in. Keto farms them up.
Wow.
Damn, that was delicious.
Dude, Team Flash doesn't help.
Nope.
You know, you got to give it. Tessa still, I think it was Tessa still went after Shush blinded him. He still went in first, but got stuck in the hut. And Keto just farms kills.
I wouldn't be surprised if Big still loses now. We'll see as a nutshell, honestly.
Well by Faven.
And now the smoke line came with the Molo.
Yeah, it's only one though.
I meant they're gonna do it this round, you know. Bad read.
Yeah, sorry, only one player moving behind. They're running a ramp. It's forced rotations. Two players have moved down, and Heroic are chasing them. They don't know how close they are. Oh my god. Crimbo got to be very ready for this one. Molly is well timed. There's also Keto down, and Crimbo's stuck. This is so strange right now. Stown has great timing, but Crimbo's on it, and he's ready to take us to overtime. Cadian doing anything he can to end this game in reg. They've got control of the double doors. 3v4.
Here.
So much util for Big. Oh, that's a big smoke.
Yeah. That's going to hold them back. That denies the take of the double doors. They got to go towards the
like 2K here.
Tess says needs the 2K here. But that's the end of the line. Closes the door.
Oh my God. No way.
What's he doing? He's come through the smoke at the double door, and now he's right behind them. He's got the round in the palm of his hands. Cadian, only one. Yabby's got to do it. They're on the bar. And Big take us to overtime.
Let's go.
Damn.
What a round.
That's what I wanted, you know, my first classic game. We want to see the overtime.
All the rounds.
We want to stick around, guys.
All the maps, all the games.
Yes, sir.
Big don't give up. That was 6 in a row, folks. 6 in a row. 15-9 to overtime. And Big don't give up. Oh, Texas, what do you think about that door shut here? Jump the gun, maybe. Tries to fake it, go full Zywoo.
Yeah. Yeah, he really needed that 2K there to allow them to win the round.
A hut molly rather. Faven on top, and again finds a gap around that Molotov. What is that, right? Because when you throw the normal running, the fast hut roof molly, it doesn't spread, right? There are lineups, but they just take longer. Has no one got a quicker lineup that's going to burn it out?
I don't think you can do it like so it gets out the hut, like the running one. There is only one from like the little silos you can do that is going to burn the whole thing. Yeah. But the fast one is, I don't think it can ever be.
It doesn't exist.
No, because there's
you're throwing through the right
yellow
window.
thing.
Yeah,
exactly, and there's the yellow thing which is blocking it. So it's rough.
That is rough.
But A looks pretty locked, to be honest, from Big last rounds. I wouldn't go there again.
Where is the gap?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's like the $1 million question right now for Heroic, isn't it? Like, because I feel like they've tried a lot of different stuff. They have a deep playbook here on Nuke. They're not just like, you know, it wasn't like how Big kind of repeated a few of these like A hits on their T side. Heroic feel like they've been doing something different every round, and yet still Big are kind of ready to respond to it.
Ooh, okay, this would be a very Heroic round to win. Yeah.
Out of nowhere as well. A 2v4 where suddenly it's down to the 1v3. Abby dead after that swing. And he gets boxed in.
It's been something that we've been also working on to like be more calm when we play and everything. So
not a tilt team.
Yeah, not a tilt team.
Awesome. Right now, if I'm Heroic, I'm a little bit pissed that this game has gone this long. They've got to play it down secret. That's not been, you know, difficult to do when they want. They've put Stown in this position, and they haven't really done ramp since that Crimbo round. The exception, I guess,
it was
round
actually
30.
a good call, but tabseN had a read there.
Yeah, and he had a pre-rotate, but now he's back in CT. They're not going for ramp. They're still scarred.
Like sometimes like you can be losing rounds, but sometimes it's hard to realize like when you were actually doing the right thing, you know. Even though maybe you get destroyed, whatever. But maybe there's just a little detail. If you changed it, then the round would have gotten your way.
Oh, that's a big molly as well. 28 seconds. Yeah, he's fired off. They know he's coming. Stam gets a kill. He comes back up secret. They're going for A. He's going to late lurk. And they're dropping down the vent last second. There is no one here. And Heroic have made the perfect reposition to get this plant.
Yeah, ramp could be a way back in for Big. Tabson out on an island. This is a big risk here. Could get caught. If he falls, it's a 4v2 favoring Heroic, and he's gone, deleted by Yabi. The last two for Big coming in a little bit later. They were kind of lost to this A side rotate. And with them getting here so labored, so late in the round, it's so decided by the time already. They're not being given a fight. Tesses is tagged by the AWP, but it's not a kill. And Cadian's there.
They're going again right through the smoke. Down, getting cheeky.
Flash through, but they will check for him.
What can you do about that?
Brutal way for this to start for Quito. Flash just completely ruined his life there, tucked in, playing that like attempted bait and switch with Tabs and spamming the smoke. But it's given Heroic a way in.
They get the skill somehow.
Oh dear, I don't normally miss those. And there's the main wraps down, doing God's work in these last few rounds for Heroic. And Crimbo is run down at ramp. Heroic managed to find 2 T-side rounds. And so Frozen, if your predictions all come true, they could in one go right now. If Heroic are able to put up the 2 rounds needed to walk this game over the line. As mentioned, that CT side was their better of these 2 halves.
I mean, keep in mind, Frozen, of course, you're playing the winner of this game, right? You know, so
it's beneficial. It's beneficial.
Yeah, you're learning right now.
True, this is practice. Well, right? Are they going to give them any room to go for opening kills, or are Big just running executes again? T-side smokes outside.
That's a good question, actually. I don't feel like he was very activated on T-side, though.
No, never really went for any openers.
No.
We've seen Cadian. I mean, it helps that Cadian's a cooler, right? But for example, with Torchy, if Torchy, on a map like NUKE, where you have like loads of options for a T-side orb, they're doing this one again. Yeah. No one's falling for this, though. Tesses has learned his lesson this time.
He's so far now.
But,
he's never coming out.
Tesses is never coming outside ever
This is going to be interesting to see what Big do when this doesn't work, right? Like, because this got them around last time. They got the kill, they went B, they win. But now they're getting nothing from it. And the lurker maybe have to be a little more active. Crimbo's trying to fake it, but they're not falling for it. That secret player is not coming up. Bigger force down below. If Torchy wants to go for the opener, does he call that, or does Dexter tell him to?
No, I think it's Torchy most of the time.
Yeah,
like,
so
if he feels like he has something that he's just gonna say it, Dexter's gonna allow him.
Oh, Tesses knocks 2 out of the round, and Tabson chases it, but it might be too late for this one. 20 seconds, it's a 1v1 on B, and he falls. The bomb is loose, and Crimbo is lurking with no time to win this round. Big pull out an old strat from that first half, but Heroic don't fall for it twice.
Oh, he's back. He's back at it.
There it is. Took a few rounds.
Dude, yeah, he's been a little quiet for the last few, ain't he?
Well, lost 7 in a row.
But that's good. Everyone knows the shit talk picks up again once you're 1 round away from winning,
when
right?
you know you can't lose yet. All right, I got another overtime to recover if things go very bad. You've got to be the cockier one in the team, right? I feel like, you know, you get a little bit louder than maybe JDC. Maybe you?
No, not even him. Not even him. He's such a sweetheart, that guy.
No, he is. He's lovely, man. Yeah. We got to cover him a lot on the Academy League, so he's a cool guy.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Shush.
The angle.
That's the opener. That might be the beginning of the end.
I tried, man. But yeah, that's the hardest one, though. You know, ramp or go for a door pick, but no. The 50-50, is he in the sky or is he on the ground? And he was in neither.
That's a wrist breaker.
Yeah, yeah. I believe Hype would hit it, but not when you can't see him. Not when he's.
It wasn't hyped enough.
True. Maybe if you had Frozen screaming him down.
Right, he should be hyped enough. Go B screaming a lot.
Yeah, true. Right now, looking pretty quiet, sat back in his seat as Big realized that they have to kill 5 players right here, right now, or they will be losing their map pick.
Yeah, util over outside for Big. This is just a ruse, though. They're all sat back in the lobby. They're hoping that Heroic They're going to get nervous, maybe over-rotate, over-react to these outside smokes. They don't have anyone getting the info fully, but Cadian's holding secrets, so he knows that no one's made it down yet.
But
they're dropping the vent.
Already.
Yeah, Cadian here, as mentioned, there's that AWP. Ready to go, it comes alive.
A knife?
Knife
Okay.
killed him.
He just dropped down behind him and just knifed him. I think.
Yeah, he's in vent.
And there's the